Hello team, I'm delighted to be connecting with you today on this face-to-face platform, which is a great way for us to connect, to know what's going on in the organization, to celebrate the successes of our peers, and also become one large Randstad team across India. I've gone around and met many of you, but this is a great platform for me to connect with all of you at once. It's also special for me because this is the month when I complete 6 months in Randstad, and I can't be more delighted about that. 2015 is a big year for us, and I'm sure all of you can feel the energy, the excitement on the floors as we enter our offices. Now, why is that? Basically, in the last couple of years, we've been aligning our strategy. We've been putting together the building blocks of our success. And 2015 is the year when we have to outperform. The whole leadership and all of you have aligned ourselves with the larger Randstad organization, and we are ready to be a high-performing organization. So what is a high-performing organization? What is this HPO? Well, the definition of a high-performing organization is one which outperforms the market, outperforms its competition on a consistent year-on-year basis. And why is it important to be a high-performing organization? Well, that's obvious, because if all of us want to grow, if we want to have good, enriching careers, then the organization has to grow. When the organization grows, we all grow. The next logical question is, how do we build a high-performing organization? Let me tell you a little bit about that. So there are several pillars and components which make a high-performing organization. The very first thing is that a high-performing organization has a very clear strategy. Everybody understands it and everybody works towards it. In Randstad, we already have that. In the last face-to-face, Murthy had given a message to all of us about how we are building a high-performing organization, what is the strategy, where we are going. The second big thing about a high-performing organization is its culture. A culture of openness, a culture of transparency, a culture which celebrates meritocracy, where people are allowed to do what they do best, and we celebrate, we have a lot of fun. That's a high-performing culture. A big piece of high-performing culture is also our orientation towards our client. Are we doing the best for our clients? Are we having delighted clients, delighted candidates, and having fun while doing it? So a client orientation, a market orientation is also very, very important. Talent is a very, very key piece of building a high-performing organization. Talent, which is all of you, us, all of us are the talent of this organization, and we are extremely key to the success of Randstad. So as part of HR, which is my team, and we are committed to attracting, retaining, and developing the best talent that we can. And I'm delighted that we are doing really well in that. I'm happy to report that we are doing really well in that area. We are attracting really good talent. We are able to bring people on board from one of the best organizations in the market. We are able to pull them out of competition. And I think all of you are doing a great job in the Buddy to Colleague referral program. So thank you to all of you who have referred your friends and we have hired them. It's a great way when we refer our own friends. It's a great place to work because we have friends working with us and the people get a good rewarding career. So it's a win-win situation for all. In case you have not referred your friends, your relatives, please do so, and you can even win a cash reward for that. So I look forward to more and more employee referrals as a channel for sourcing talent. In terms of retaining talent, I think it's good news that attrition levels are going down. People have decided to stay back. Why do people decide to stay back with any organization? They do so because they are doing some good work. They are working with great people. They're getting rewarded for it and they're having fun doing it. If every day you feel like coming to work, why would you ever leave? To enable all of that is what we are doing as an HR function. Everything we do is to make things simpler for you, to make you more productive, and to invest in systems, processes, tools by which you can do your job better. And your time is not wasted in escalations and follow-ups, etc. You can look forward to A new employee self-service portal is part of our new HRMS launch, which will happen in a couple of months. Through this portal, it will make things very easy for you to do your day-to-day admin work related to HR, including managing your data, managing your leaves, managing attendance, and seeing important details about yourself. That will streamline things a lot. So I'm looking forward to the HRMS, and I'm sure it will be a pleasant experience for all of you as well. Developing talent and I'll have to read this. Yeah. Developing talent is also extremely important. Last year you saw the launch of the iLead program. This year you can expect to see it expanding to cover a lot more employees, and we will be launching several new programs under the flagship iLead program so that all of you have a chance to develop yourselves. You will also see that many of our colleagues will be nominated to national as well as international programs to help develop the talent pool. So the opportunities are out there. If you're performing well and if you deserve it, you have a chance to go abroad as well and get nominated for these great training programs. So do your best and you will be out there in the spotlight. Rewards and recognition, to make sure we're building a culture of meritocracy. We will be doing a lot of work this year on rewards and recognition as well. The RQ program, which is our rewards and recognition program, is also going to be enhanced this year. Several new categories of awards will be added to it, and we will be rewarding many of our colleagues through that. The one big thing I'm looking forward is the President's Club Award, which is being designed right now, and very soon you will hear more about it. And I hope it will inculcate a feeling of competition amongst all of us to be able to go and get that Achievers Award of President's Club. For all our business lines, we have also redone the incentive schemes. We got some feedback from all of you, so we have done some work on that, and very soon we will be launching the new incentive schemes for 2015. What we've tried to do in the redesign is to make it simple, make it easy to calculate, make sure we pay out on time, and that we reward the high performers in an incremental manner. So please watch out for some more details on that. We will be launching that very, very soon. When we're talking about performance and rewards and incentives, I think it's only logical we talk about appraisals and increments. So yes, April is the month when we will be paying out your increments. We will be giving you your appraisal letters, and that will happen in the next few weeks. How we have done this is that all of you filled in your self-input, and then your supervisors have provided feedback. All of that feedback was collated, and in a very transparent manner, we discussed the feedback for each person, and then we arrived at a rating. When you receive your rating, please do take the time to sit with your supervisor, with your manager, and discuss the areas where you've done well and areas where you can do better, and get a much better reward next year. As we close the performance cycle for 2014 through the distribution of increment letters, we are also launching into the new cycle of 2015. The cycle begins when you set your new performance objectives. So very soon we will be launching the performance objective setting process. Please make sure you're setting SMART goals, discussing it with your supervisors, and setting them in a way that you can track your progress and you know which direction you're going in. SMART is nothing but it has to be specific, so you know exactly what you're supposed to do. It has to be measurable. You understand how you will be measured on whether you've done well or not. It has to be achievable, in that it cannot be something out of the world. It has to be ambitious. It has to be a stretch goal, but it has to be achievable. It has to be relevant, in that it should be aligned to the strategy of the company. We are all going for growth, so you should have some kind of a growth target. We are all going for productivity, so you should have some kind of a productivity target. So relevant goals, and as well as time bound, in that you know what you have to do and by when you have to do it. So please take the time and effort to set good goals, because that is what will set the foundation for a whole year of good performance for you and for the organization. So in finally, I would just like to say there's a lot of action happening. My team is doing their best to make things simple, to make things fair and honest and transparent for all of you, and I do hope you will see the benefits of that coming through.